Good morning. This is Jessie coming at you live. Just kidding.
We were watching our own videos the other day, and remember, you're like, God, I always say that. Like, good morning.
Yeah, in that same voice. So I was trying to change it up for you guys.
Good morning.
Take it a little deeper. Coming at you.
Brought to you on, I don't even know what day it is. I really don't. What day is it? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day. Wonder what's on your mind.
God, we're losing it.
Let's pick some cards. Yeah? I want to pick some cards.
Drink matcha, pick some cards.
Yeah. Living the dream. Work Your Light. It's the name of this deck.
Has anyone's dreams been, like, really, really intense? Mine have.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've had some they're so vivid too. When I wake up. I had a dream that I had another baby. I'm not having another baby, everybody.
Nope.
Yeah. And then I woke up looking like, oh my God, I have another baby.
Oh my God.
That was kind of crazy. That was last night, yeah.
I had a dream I had a puppy last night.
Oh, so that would be a little more easy to take care of.
That was cool. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I was just talking about going on a date, and I miss going on dates.
The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes.
Ooh, I like that card with the triangles, right?
Yeah. I love that. That's cool.
I want a clarity card.
Okay.
Give me a fun card, Spirit. Another one. Another hardcore card. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives.
You got boundaries and unbound.
Okay, well, I did it then.
Yeah.
Unbound you boundaries.
Pick one for the collective, yeah?
Yeah, how about you?
Okay.
My collective picker.
Yeah, mine are a little bit more positive, so you guys want me to pick them. That's faux show.
Oh, yeah, I'll give,
You don't want this dark goddess up in here.
Yeah. Call me dark goddess.
You're already doing it.
Right.
Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yeah, you are. You're already doing it.
Yep. Yeah,
Totally.
you are.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
Cool. What do I do with mine? Guess I put it back. All right, what are you feeling today for yoga? How's your body feeling?
Deep stretchy.
Deep stretchy? Okay, well, we'll do a little bit of that, you know. Just kidding.
At least it's not like 90 degrees.
No, it's not. So let's get started in child's pose. We will take it a little bit slower today. So don't run away just yet. Draw your knees out wide, big toes to touch. And start to settle in, crawling your fingertips forward. Got to move slowly, yeah. And then before you drape your chest to the earth, go ahead and sway those hips side to side. And then as you feel ready, you can rest your forehead into the mat. Just starting to settle in here. Taking a body scan from your fingertips down towards your toes. How do you feel this morning? Sending awareness to our breath. Take a big inhale. Fill all the way up. And an open mouth exhale. Let it go. Another, just like that, big breath in. Letting go of any stagnant air, big breath out. One more like that with intention, inhale. And an open mouth exhale, let it go. As you're ready, seal your lips. Tapping into our Ujjayi breath, our breath of fire, our breath of life. Inhale through your nose. And with your lips sealed, find a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Exhale out of your nose. Starting to notice the texture that your breath creates in the back of your throat. Working here to make your breath audible. And just knowing that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are already doing it. No reason to overthink anything right now in this space. Just be right here, right now. Good. One more full Ujjayi breath in. One more full Ujjayi breath out. Good. Press into your palms. We're going to roll up slowly with a cat spine. So just tuck your chin towards your chest. Start to lift, rounding your spine, exaggerating the round. Then when your shoulders come over your wrist, drop your chest down, coming into cow. Send your gaze high. And then press your way back to child's pose with that arch in your spine. Good, we'll flow. Inhale, cat rise. Shoulders come over your wrists. Then drop your chest down to cow, tailbone high. Move your way back. Good, with your breath, inhale to rise. Then exhale, press it back. Good, two more. Good, then press up into a tabletop position. Stack your hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your wrists. Extend your left leg out long. Press into your left palm. Inhale, lift your right fingertips high. And on your breath out, thread the needle. With your left leg extended, come onto your right forearm and come down onto your right shoulder. Your left leg can come in if this doesn't feel good in your body. And then press into your left palm to encourage this active twist over towards the left. Option for your left palm and come to the upper right-hand corner of your space, or take a bind at your low back, grabbing for the front of your right thigh. And then if you have this connection, draw your left shoulder blade back and down your spine. Breathe.
Is it good to sink in with your butt? Or
It's better actually to leave your hips more stable.
Okay.
But it might be a little more, with your leg out, it's a little more challenging, but keep that right hip still active and up towards the sky.
Cool.
Only just so you're isolating the stretch here through your back and your chest.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Breathe. Good. Press your left palm back down by your chest. Inhale, lift your right fingertips high for a moment. And then bring it back to tabletop, keeping your left leg extended. Pull your low belly in. Now see if you can lightly hover your left foot off of the mat, as if you're kicking a wall to the left of you. Pull your low belly in. Can you lift your leg just a little bit higher? Maybe little pulses for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Send your left toes way back. Tuck your left toes under. Press into your palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. Hip circles here through your right hip. Then come to a downward facing dog. Good. Pedal it out. Maybe take some knee bends here. Forming into the back line of your legs. Now press into your thumb and your pointer finger. And I want you to take the inside of your elbows and roll them forward. So you're externally rotating your shoulder blades back and down your spine. This will give you more space to drop your chest towards your thighs. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Drop down to come back, high plank pose. Belly is in tight. And then slowly start to lower your knees towards the mat. And then release your knees down at the same time. Good. Back to tabletop. Extend your right foot out this time. Rooting down into your right palm. Inhale, left fingertips reach. And exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes underneath. Good. Your right foot can always come back in and you can put your knees towards one another. Or use your right palm to help encourage this twist. Other variation for your right hand, upper left-hand corner of your space, or to your low back, grabbing for the front of your left thigh, using your palm as a lever to encourage your chest towards the right. Good, 2 more full breaths here. Wherever your right palm is, go ahead and bring it back by your face. Press into your hand, inhale, re-extend, left fingertips reach. And then release your left palm down, tabletop with your right foot extended. Good, press into your hands, inhale, start to lift your right foot off of the mat. Now engaging your right leg, your quadricep is turned on, as well as your inner thigh and your calf. Flex your right toes towards your face, and the little pulses for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Send your right toes back. Tuck your toes under. Press into your palms. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg lifts. And circle it out. Good. Inhale. Re-extend. 3-legged dog. And then down dog. Left foot plants next to your right. Good, we're gonna move through some body rolls here from down dog to up dog. So just like we did on our knees, tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale, shift forward, but keep that rounding in your spine, pressing the back of your shoulder blades onto the earth. Now once your shoulders are over your wrists, start to drop your belly, keep your toes tucked. This is floating dog. And then draw your heart through your chest. Good, take a breath in. And a breath out, same way you come out of it. Tuck your chin towards your chest, round your spine all the way back to downward facing dog. Good, again, tuck your chin towards your chest, press your back up towards the sky, round forward, shoulders over wrists. And then just go ahead and drop your pelvis down towards the mat, toes stay tucked. Lift through your heart, breath in. And a breath out, tuck your chin, round back through your spine, hips come up towards the sky. And then heels melt back down. Good, one more time through. Shift forward, rounding your spine as much as you can. Once your shoulders are stacked, drop your pelvis down, heart lifts. And then tuck your chin towards your chest, round your way back. Good, full inhale. And a full exhale. Good, inhale, come up onto your tippy toes, lift your heels. And then slowly walk your toes towards your hands. Little tiny baby steps with your heels lifted. Beautiful. Then once you get your feet at the top, send them hip-width distance apart, ragdoll pose. Place a generous bend in your knees. Drape your belly over your thighs, let your head hang heavy. Maybe shake your head a couple of times, releasing any tension in your neck. And then stay here in the fold or find that sway side to side. Good, release your palms down to the mat, toe heel your feet together to touch. Tuck your chin towards your chest, and now as slowly as you can, rise to a stand, stacking vertebra on vertebra, your head being the last thing to arrive. When you reach the top, take some shoulder shrugs here, up by your ears and down your spine. Hands come to heart center, Samastihati, soften your eyes closed. Giving you an opportunity here to set an intention for your practice. I offer you the intention today of just being present without overthinking it, knowing you are exactly where you're supposed to be. We'll take one collective breath together. Inhale through your nose. And an open mouth exhale, sending out your light and love. Good, blink your eyes open, release your palms down by your sides. Good, moving right into chair. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, hips come down and back, pull your belly in, reach your arms up overhead. Good, squeeze your inner thighs, set the weight back into your heels, you're light in all 10 of your toes. Now can you draw your chest up just a little bit further? So a little deeper into those heels. Good, 3 breaths here. On every exhale, can you sink in? Good, take one more breath in. And on your breath out, eagle pose, Garudasana, right arm sweeps underneath your left, grabbing for your shoulder blades, backs or fronts of palms to touch. Root down into your left leg, right leg comes up and all the way over. Good, now if your knees are drawing towards the left, draw your knees back to center. Find that tuck of your pelvis. Imagine you're up and against a wall, so your shoulder blades from your hips are straight up, your spine is nice and long. If your palms are touching, draw your elbows up towards the sky, and then reach your fingertips away from your face, elongating the back line of your upper back. Good, sink a little bit deeper into your left leg. Good, root down into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, unravel, move slowly. Flex your right toes towards your face, breath in. And on your breath out, go ahead and grab for your right knee, variation 1. Variation 2, you can reach around and scoop your right foot. Either way where you are, start to round your spine, send your forehead towards your knee. If you have your foot, you can start to extend it forward. Good, now if you have this variation, you're gonna scoop your elbows towards your shin and maybe behind them as you drop your chest over your right thigh. Now can you draw your right heel down slightly so your right hip is in line with your left? Breathe. Good, moving slowly, inhale, rise back up, one-legged mountain. And exhale, moving through airplane slowly, bring your hands to heart center, step your right toes back, bend into your left knee and gently land your right foot on the earth. Good, palms come to the mat, walk your left foot slightly forward so your ankle is right underneath your knee, and then go ahead and drop your right knee to the mat. Good, crescent moon, rise up, tuck your tailbone, reach your arms up overhead. Steeple mudra grip, interlace everything, step your pointer finger and your thumb point up, take a breath in, find length. On your breath out, half moon up and over towards the left. Good, keeping your right tricep draw back in line with your ear. Pull your low belly in. If you find that you're losing your balance, you can walk your left toes out towards the left. Excuse me. Or you can pull your left heel back slightly and your right knee forward. That'll give you a little bit more stability in your legs. Wherever you are, take the stretch through your side body, full inhale. And a full exhale. Good, release your palms down to the mat. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee off of the mat, and then step your right foot up and out to the outside corner of your space. Bend in your left knee to start. Inhale, modified pyramid, just start to fold over your left leg. Rather, this is full pyramid pose. If this is too much for you this early in practice, you can spin onto your right toes, lift your right knee off of the earth. Either variation, your left hip is rolling back, your right hip is rolling forward, and you're folding over your left leg. Good, few breaths here. Good, bend into your right knee, pull your low belly in tight. Bring your hands to your hips, and then use this connection while you rise up, warrior 1. Option to bend in and out of your left knee if you need a little release in your hips. And then with your hands to your hips, draw your left hip back, your right hip forward. Belly is in, then arms come up overhead. Good steeple mudra grip here. Everything interlaces, such your thumb and your pointer finger pointing up. Sink a little bit deeper into your left knee, and if you like, start to lift your heart, taking this to a slight back bend. Good, always an option to close your eyes to challenge your balance. Continue with your breath. Good, take a full breath in. And on your breath out, plant your palms back down towards your left foot. Tuck your right toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. And then downward facing dog, pedal it out. Good, taking that same body roll we did in class, at the beginning rather. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Breath in, round forward, shoulders over your wrists. Exaggerate the pressing of your spine towards the sky. And then start to drop your belly down, floating dog, toes stay tucked, roll your heart through. Take a breath in, and a breath out, downward facing dog. Good, full breath in, and an open mouth exhale. Good, inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Exhale, forward fold, step, top of your mat. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, resetting your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, rise. Always an option for your arms to be straight out in front of you if there's any strain in your shoulders, or up overhead with palms facing one another. Sit back into your heels as low as you can from your hips to your feet, but as long as you can from your hips through your fingertips. Good, take a breath in. And on your breath out, eagle on the left arm sweeps underneath your right. Root down into your right foot, left leg comes up and over. Option to keep your right toes on the earth. Go for that hover, or wrap your left foot behind your right. Sit nice and deep into your legs, but lift through your chest. Set your drishti gaze, one non-moving focal point in front of you. And breathe. Good, root down into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts. And on your exhale, go ahead and wrap your palms to the front of your left knee. Good, this is a great place to stay, focusing on balance. If you have your knee when you round, just bend your elbows out, start to bring your forehead towards your knee. Or if you did so on the other side, scoop for the bottom of your left foot, as much of a bend in the knee as you need. And then stay here, play with sending your leg forward. If you have your leg forward, draw your elbows in towards your calf and round your spine. Forehead to knee pose. Good. Inhale, one-legged mountain, rise. And exhale, move through airplane slowly as if you're moving through honey. Shift your weight forward, send your left toes back. Bend in your knee and then lightly land your left toes on the mat. Once they land, plant your palms. Walk your right heel slightly forward so ankle is right underneath your knee, and drop your left knee to the mat. Good, belly is pulled in tight. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Good, driving your right heel back, your left knee forward to engage your inner thighs. Steeple mudra grip, everything except your pointer finger and thumb engaged. Breath in. And on your breath out, half moon up and over towards the right. Good, breathing here from your left fingertips all the way down to your left knee. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, release your palms down to the mat. Start to straighten your right leg. And then step your left foot up and out so you can plant the sole of your foot on the earth. This is an option for full pyramid. You can also keep staying on your left toes with your left heel lifted. And then actively roll your right hip back, your left hip forward, as much of a bend in your knees as is comfortable. And then just go ahead and let everything hang, sending your breath to your right hamstring. Shoulders soften down away from your ears. 5 full breaths. Good, bend into your right knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Belly is engaged, rise all the way up, warrior one. Good, manually using your palms to draw your right hip back, your left hip forward. Tuck your tailbone under, as if your pelvis is a bowl of water, is what I like to think about it. So you don't want it to spill forward or back, so your pelvis is nice and stable. And then as you're ready, your right knee is drawing out, arms come up overhead. Virabhadrasana 1, feel nice and steady in your warrior. Staying here, steeple mudra grip in your palms. Slowly start to lift up through your heart. Maybe your gaze comes up towards the sky. Now if you make sure you stay bent in that right knee. Good, full breath in. And a full breath out. Good, one more inhale. And on your exhale, release your palms back down to the earth, coming back to a low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, body roll here. Chin comes towards your chest. Big breath in, come forward. Exaggerate the rounding in your spine. When your shoulders are over your wrist, drop your belly down. Floating dog, chest rolls through your shoulder blades. Stay for an inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, full breath in. And an open mouth exhale. Good, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. And exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, hips down, arms come up. You've been here before, now can you sink just a little bit deeper? Good, full inhale. And a full exhale. Rooting down into your left foot, inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. Moving into figure 4, pinky side edge of your right foot comes on your left thigh. Hands come to heart center or stay lifted as you sink the weight back into your left heel. Keep drawing your right knee down towards the earth. Target area here is your right glute. We'll be here for about 5 full breaths, about a minute. So you can stay lifted, you can lower down if that feels better in your body. Good, breath in. And on your breath out, just go ahead and slide your right leg over your left so you can plant your right foot on the mat. Cross-legged forward fold, lower down. Good, taking the stretch to your IT band. Beautiful, slowly start to unravel your right leg from your left. Inhale, lift your right leg high, standing splits. Right toes are flexed towards your face. Now walk your palms back to frame your left foot. And can you drive your heel up a little bit higher? Keeping those right toes flexed. Maybe your gaze starts to come back behind you. Breath in. And on your breath out, step your right toes way back, low lunge. Good option to drop your right knee to the mat, plant into your right palm. Inhale, open twist, left fingertips reach. Driving the back of your right kneecap up towards the sky to fire on your right leg. Now, how much length can you get from arm to arm, pulling your belly in, reaching up through your left palm? Maybe your gaze comes towards your left hand, but keep that bend in your left knee. Inhale. And exhale, Prasarita, walk your fingertips all the way down over towards the right. Pigeon toe your feet, toes in, heels out, and go ahead and fold. Good, dip the weight into your toes so you target your hamstrings. Palms can stay under your gaze, or you can reach for your ankles or maybe the outside arches of your feet, using your arms as a lever to drape your chest through your thighs. Good, 5 breaths. Working here to quiet your mind, quiet the chatter. If thoughts come up, acknowledge them, and then let them go. Good, pull your belly in tight, reach your arms out long like wings. Inhale, rise up, star pose. And then shift your feet, heels in, toes out. May need to shorten your stance, breath in. And breath out, goddess squat, hands come to heart center. Palms come to your thighs to start. Drop your left shoulder blade and then your right. Good, then we'll move into full goddess pose. Elbows drive into your side body, thumb and pointer finger touch. Spread through your 3 fingers. Shoulder blades back over your hips. Sink. Good, close your eyes, connecting with your body. Feeling grounded, pressing through all 4 corners of both your feet. Feeling empowered by drawing your shoulder blades back, shining through your heart. 1 more breath. And press into your feet. Inhale, star pose, rewind, burst open. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your left toes forward, bend into your left knee. Good, taking a bind, interlacing your palms at your low back. Good, drive your fingertips down and find a little bit of a lift in your chest. Keep that bend in your left knee. Good, breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, start to straighten your right leg. Keep your bind. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana with the bind. Start to dip your left shoulder blade towards the earth and reach your fingertips back. Good option to release your bind if this doesn't serve you, or engage your core by pulling your low belly in and then taking this spiral in your chest, drawing your right shoulder blade back, your left shoulder blade forward. Tuck your tailbone. Imagine you're in between 2 screen doors. You don't want either side to touch. Shining through your heart for a breath in and a breath out. Good, release your bind, bend into your left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, side body stretch. Right palm down, left palm up and overhead. Good, roll your left shoulder back, your right shoulder back, your left shoulder forward. 1 more inhale. And exhale, low lunge, roll your palms down to the mat. Tuck your right toes, inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg lifts. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, taking a body roll here. Inhale, come forward, round your spine, shoulders over your wrists. And then your exhale, drop your belly down, floating dog. Heart shines forward. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, full breath in. And an open mouth exhale. Let it go. Other side, inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Exhale, forward fold, step, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. And exhale to fold. Good, rooting down into your right foot this time. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lifts. Left knee is in line with your hip, left foot flexed, breath in. And on your breath out, figure four, pink side edge of your left foot on your right thigh, hips come back. Option for your left elbow to come to your left knee to encourage the stretch. Or you can lower down if you did so on the other side. We'll be here for 5 full breaths. How you doing?
Good.
Good. It's so peaceful.
Until the weed
Until the weedies are right when I said that. Good. Go ahead and step your left foot to the outside of your right. Cross-legged forward folds. Let everything hang. Taking the stretch to your right IT band. Your gluteus minimus and maximus. Good. Slowly begin to unravel your left leg. Inhale, standing splits. Walk your palms back to frame your right foot. Drive your left heel up towards the sky. Left toes flex towards your face. Lift, lift, lift through your heel. Inhale. And exhale, low lunge. Step your left toes way back. Option to drop your left knee to the earth. Plant your left palm to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, open twist. Right fingertip reaches. Driving the back of your left kneecap up. Your legs are active here. And can you expand through your chest by taking your right palm back behind you, maybe sending your gaze up towards your hand. Good. One more inhale. Find that twist. And on your breath out, walk your feet, palms around, moving into Prasarita again. You have options here, yogi's choice. You can take a second set of the folds. You can move into a twist if you like, or you can take a bind with your palms at your low back. Shoulder expansion, chest drapes, arms come up and overhead. Good, wherever you are, surrender to the pose. Let this posture work its magic, without letting your mind pull you out of it. Just breathe into every part of your body that feels tension. Two more full breaths here. Good. Slowly release your bind, reaching your arms out like wings if you have the bind, halfway lift in your heart. Inhale, rise up slowly, star pose. Heels in, toes out. And then goddess, start to lower down. Palms come to your thighs one more time. If you want to take those shoulder dips or just find a little sway side to side, massaging your hips and your inner thighs. And then when you feel ready, settle into the posture. Elbows to your side body, thumb and pointer finger to touch. Shining through your heart, lifting proud. Sink into your heels. Good. Soften your eyes closed, reconnecting with your breath. 3 more breaths. Good. Press into your feet. Inhale, star pose. Open back up. Parallel your right toes towards the front of your mat. And exhale, warrior 2, expand. Good. Left inner thighs drawing inward and forward, working your hips towards the front. And then your left shoulder blade reaches back, expand through all 10 of your fingertips. Stay here, take that bind, interlacing your palms. Once you have it, reach your fingertips actively down towards your back heel, lift through your heart. Feeling the stretch through the front of your chest into your deltoids. Your legs are strong, they're stable. Keep both of them active. Good. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose with a bind or knot. Shift your weight forward, right side of your ribs, come over your right thigh. And then when you can't feel like you can dip any more forward, spiral through your chest, drawing your left shoulder blade back, reaching your heart up towards the sky. Your right rib cage is coming over your right thigh. Breathe. Good, bend into your right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left palm down, right palm up and overhead, side body stretch. Good, big breath in, find length. And on your breath out, low lunge, and wheel your palms down to the mat. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, roll through up dog, tuck your chin, round through your spine, shift forward. Micro bend in your elbows, knees come towards the mat, floating dog, lift through your heart, inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, deep breath in. And an open mouth, exhale. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Option to drop to your knees or slowly lower down, bending at your elbows for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your body all land at the same time. Good, untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana, spread your fingertips nice and wide, gazes down, no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Inhale, start to peel your heart away from the mat, lifting up through the back of your heart. Palms can stay on the earth or they can start to hover. Press so much into your toenails, maybe that your shins and knees begin to hover as well. Good, can you lift just a little bit higher? Breath in. And on your breath out, release your left ear to the mat. Option to wiggle your hips or windshield wiper your legs left to right. Good, release your feet back down. Draw your heels in towards your glutes, rather, and then grab for the outside arches of your feet. If that's not accessible, that's fine. You can just imagine that you're reaching your heart towards your heels. Your knees stay bent. Good, gazes down again. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, bow pose, Dhanurasana. Kick your feet into your hands, start to expand through your chest until you're balancing on that soft part of your belly. Maybe you stay stagnant, maybe play with rocking a little bit, massaging out your abdomen. Good, kick into your hands, lift, lift, lift. Breath in. And your breath out, release right ear to the mat. Windshield wiper, wiggle those hips. Good, tuck your toes under, bring your palms back by your chest. Go ahead and press yourself up into a Sphinx pose. We're moving into supine twist from here. So your left arm is gonna come underneath your right, and you're gonna come onto your left shoulder blade. Good, now scoot your hips over towards the right of your mat slightly, and then you're just gonna open up, drawing your right arm out towards the right. Your left knee can bend towards your chest or stay stacked. Now you're in supine twist on your backs. Gaze comes towards your right fingertips or close your eyes. Or grab for a friend. Good, letting everything melt into the mat. Inhale, slowly come back onto your bellies. We'll take this to the other side. Press into your palms to start like a Sphinx pose, and then you're going to weave your right arm now underneath your left, coming onto your right shoulder. Now you can scoop your hips over towards the left slightly this time till you come on your right hip. Left knee can pull into your chest if you like, then open all the way up, supine twist. Good, 2 more breaths here. Maybe you start to draw your left shoulder blade closer to the mat. And slowly go ahead and just roll onto your backs. Now you're on the back of your mat. Pull both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Moving into cow face pose, plant your left foot down and just cross your right leg over your left as if you're crossing your leg. Well, you are crossing your legs, not as if you are. And then go ahead and pull your knees towards your chest. Now your palms can come to your shins. That's one variation. Or you can reach and grab for the pinky side edges of your feet. That's another option. Now you can play with the different stretch it feels. Try first pulling your heels down towards your glutes and apart from each other. That's one option. Or if it feels better, try bringing your heels in line with your knees and then drawing them out. That may intensify it. Or maybe you're somewhere in between. Good, relax through your shoulder blades, breathing into your hips. Good, slowly start to unravel. Pull both knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice little squeeze. And then we'll switch it out. Plant your right foot down first. Left leg comes up and over. Pull your knees into your chest. This may be enough just to grab for your knees, cow face pose. Or walk your palms down to your shins, your feet. Now, if you can't go as deep on one side than the other, no, that's totally normal. Our bodies aren't even symmetrical left to right. And just observe here what thoughts start to come up when you're in this intense stretch. We carry a lot of stress and emotion in our hips. Just being an observer here without any judgment. Now, can you take those thoughts and can you actively release them? Maybe using your exhale as if you're blowing them away out of your mind. Working towards stillness of your thoughts, quieting of your mind. Good. Slowly start to unravel your legs. Happy baby pose. Draw your knees towards the outside of your ribs. Grab for your thighs, your calves, or the inside arches of your feet. Drawing your knees towards the mat. Option to stay here or start to sway side to side. Beautiful. Release your feet down to the earth. Reach your arms out so much that your fingertips tickle your heels. Press into your palms and your feet, setting up for a bridge pose. Now before you lift, you can start by lifting up slightly in your back and then rolling your shoulder blades back and down. So your shoulder blades are planted into the earth. And then slowly start to lift your hips away from the mat, coming up as high as you like. Good. Now keeping your glutes active here by firing your heels into the mat. Maybe your toes lift. Now can you press more into your shoulder blades to find more lift through your heart? Breathe. Beautiful. Come onto your toes, lift your heels, rise up, find a little more length. And then slowly lower your tailbone back onto the mat. Once your spine is flat on the earth, bring your feet toe heel them to the outside edges of your mat. The wider you go, the deeper your stretch. Broken bridge, just start to drop your knees in towards one another. Let gravity do the work here without any force. This should be enough. Finding this deep release into your inner hips. Palms can stay on the earth, or you can bring your palms to your belly. And just feeling your inhales and exhales, the rise and fall of your breath. Your most important tool. Good. Slowly start to toe heel your feet back into about hip width distance. Reach your arms down by your side, press into your palms, legs up the wall. Start to extend your feet up towards the sky. Now bending your knees is great. Keeping your feet flexed. If you're stamping the soles of your feet on the sky, stay here. An option here to stay where you are. You can walk your arms closer together right by your side body. Grab your booty and then lift your hips up. And then you're going to come onto the backs of your triceps. Your elbows are planted in. So if you're putting your hands in your back pockets, shoulder stand, start to extend your toes up towards the sky. So it helps to keep walking your elbows as close as you can towards one another. And then keep walking your fingertips up your back towards your neck, but ensure that you're firing into your shoulders so your arms are active here. You should be able to move your head left to right without any problem. And now can you just get a little bit more lift, trying to touch the sky with your toes. Good. Staying here, taking all that length, letting gravity just drop your toes up and overhead, plow pose. If they don't touch the earth, that's fine. They can hover. Now keep your head still here. No more moving your neck back left to right. Just stay straight. Staying in plow or death man's pose, start to bend your knees, drawing your knees to the outside of your head. You can find compression, pressing your knees into your temples, or maybe you can reach them down and cup your ears, keeping your feet flexed. Short sips of air. Good, now coming out of it the same way we came in. First, straighten your legs back to plow. Hold for a breath. And then press your back into your palms. Lift back up, shoulder stand for a breath. And then using your arms like brakes, reach your arms out, maybe even grip your mat. And then slowly, gently roll back down onto your tailbone. Once your spine is flat, happy baby pose one more time. Maybe grabbing for your inner thighs if you grabbed your feet last time, drawing your knees out. Good, draw both knees back together. Wrap your arms around your knees. Wrap yourself up into a tiny ball. Give yourself one final squeeze of gratitude. You did it. Breath in. And on your breath out, Shavasana. Let everything go. Corpse pose. Release your legs out long. From your head to your toes, let everything relax. Surrender to this moment, knowing that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are doing the good work. You are helping the world by focusing on self-care. We'll guide you out as it's time.